Hey there, kids. Let's take a look at some math that relates to place value, okay? Well, we've got two numbers right here. We have this number, okay, and it's 2,481. And this one right here, this 2 right here is really worth 2,000, isn't it? And we have this number over here, which is 5,072. And this 2 right here is really worth 2. Now, this is worth 2 because it's in the ones place and there's 2 of them. This is worth 2,000 because it's in the thousands place and there are 2 of them. Okay? So the value of the 2 in this first number, which was 2,481, is how many times greater than the value of the 2 in 5,072. Okay, well, this right here we said was worth 2. And to make it the same as this over here, we'd have to multiply it by how much? Okay, this is worth 2 times how much to equal this 2? Right, 2 times 1,000, okay, would be 2,000, right? And so that would give us 2,000 right here. So the value of the 2 in this number right here, which is 2,000, is 1,000 times greater than the value of the 2 in 5,072. This one's only worth 2, and this one's worth 2,000. The first one is 1,000 times bigger. Okay, let's do that again. It's a little bit tricky, isn't it? Okay, the value of the 3 in this one right here, which is 43,158, is how many times bigger than the value of the 3 in this one, which is 71,435. Okay, well, this one right here is worth 30, and this one right here is worth 3,000. Now, here's a nice little trick, is that every time you move to the left, the value is 10 times bigger than what it is to the right, okay? We're in a base 10 system. So if the 3 is right here, that's really worth 30, right? And if the 3 is right here, that's really worth 3,000, right? And so they want to know how many times bigger is 3,000 than 30. Well, 30 times what would equal 3,000? Okay, that's kind of what they're asking. 30 times what? Right. Okay, there's 1 0 here and there's 3 zeros here, so we need to have 2 more zeros right here. So 30 times 100 equals 3,000, so it's 100 times larger. Okay, this 3 is 100 times larger than this 3 right here. Okay, let's do it again. It's a little bit tricky. The value of the 9 in this first number, which is 495,123, is how many times bigger than this 9 right here in 63,129? Okay, well, this 9 right here is just worth 9, isn't it? And this one over here is worth 90,000, right? Okay, because it's 95,000. And so they want to know 9 times what would give you 90,000? 9 times what would give you 90,000? Right. 9 times 10,000 would give you 90,000. So it's 10,000 times bigger. This 9 over here is 10,000 times bigger than this 9 right here. And here's the last one that I'm going to do for you. We've got the value of the 5 in this first number, which is 506,712. Okay, is how many times bigger than the 5 right here, which is a 50, right? So that's 324,859. All right. Well, this one right here is worth 50, right? So 50 times what? And this one over here is worth 500,000. So 50 times what equals 500,000? Because this 5 is worth 500,000 and this one's only worth 50. Now I'll give you a little hint, is there's 5 zeros in the answer and there's only 1 0 in the problem right here. So there needs to be the same number of zeros in the problem as there are in the answer. All right, so 50 times what? Well, we know we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, and we put a 1 right there, and this is going to be 10,000, okay? So 50 times 10,000 equals 500,000. So it is 10,000 times bigger. All right, so this right here, this 5 was worth 50, and if you multiplied 50 times 10,000, you'd get 500,000. Okay, go ahead and give those a try. If you have any questions, come and see us. We will help you. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.